finding work is hard to do sometimes. Going through interviews can be a harrowing type of experience if you haven't done a lot of interviews. And I know when you come out of prison and being an ex-offender, then you have this huge, it feels like there's this huge weight over your head, and you realize that, man, you're just going to get doors slammed in your face just because you were an ex-offender.
When I was in prison, you don't really know what it's going to be like when you get out.
A lot of people would never believe that I would be able to be successful.
There were things I wanted to accomplish, coming back home, reuniting with my family, becoming the provider and the person that I was supposed to be.
The UDOW program helps ex-offenders reintegrate in society with the least amount of likelihood of going back into the system. So the idea is to take people, get them on that next step firmly so that they don't relapse.
They start out cautious, they start out anxious as they are attempting to find work.
They focus on several aspects with using the probation officers, counselors, judges, and employers like myself to help get them established.
I no longer just want to be a fast food worker. I no longer just want to settle for the lower paying jobs, or I no longer want to put myself at a lower level just because I'm a felon.
And to come out and to have support in any area is important. And never did I make a call to anybody that I worked with through UDOW that they turned me away. They were always really responsive, encouraging, complimentary, all of those things that you really kind of need, because the adjustment coming out is kind of tough. You really don't know what to expect.
I think we were kind of sold short a little bit, and I think with this program it'll encourage people that are involved with offenders to have a little bit of more of an open mind and be able to not just see us as numbers, but to see us as individuals, because I think a lot of people want to succeed from prison, but they don't have that person there to support them, and with that support I believe we'll have a lot more success come out of this.
One of my employees, Jen, she was in a similar situation. She's now dealing with sales and integrations and with vendors and with special projects. And as someone who had done nothing except for deal meth, when she was younger, had no clue how to do really anything else, we see that there are skill sets within that cross over.
The UDOW program has given me self-esteem, guidance, encouragement, and I think with that it gives me more encouragement to face my past, work through it with my family, work through it with my friends, be able to set healthy boundaries, be able to recognize that I'm a person and not just the scum of the earth.
I think there is a danger for people that have had some run-ins with the law and things like that they think maybe the world's against them.
I went from being very little to going through abuse, physical, sexual, and mental abuse, to starting to drink alcohol at the age of 8. Then I was introduced to cocaine at the age of 12. I used cocaine and methamphetamine from the age 12 until I was 22 when I was arrested. That was normal for me.
There are other employers and other people who feel very similar to me. This is not a radical idea. There's a lot of people that realize that, wow, I want to give people second chances. And when you come out of prison, there are so many people that kind of flinch and are distrustful that you think everybody's that way, and that's just not the case. And UDOW is able to take the hands of the ex-offenders and the hands of the employers and say, look, you guys are a good fit. Let's get you guys together, and if nothing else, give hope to the ex-offenders and let them know that there's people out there and employers out there that are just fine with that.
I would tell a prospective employer to give it a try. I'm certain that employers make hires often that don't work out. This likelihood is no more likely to be unsuccessful than others. Ex-offenders are persons who want to be stable in their communities. They want to take care of their families. They want to feel good about themselves. I've seen many success stories, and I've been fortunate enough to be at various meetings where I've seen panels of former offenders who have gotten job training, who have gotten good employment, and who are succeeding greatly in their career paths.
My goal in life is to help people in however I can. And so now I'm a project manager at ProStar Fulfillment. I've been very successful. I have an employer that actually sees my talents. They develop me. They've helped me become very, very far more knowledgeable than I could have ever dreamed of. And I feel like a normal person in society.
One of the things that I work on is what's called the good life model, which is building a life that is too good to want to risk doing things that you shouldn't be doing.
The day that I walked into prison, I would never be able to imagine what my life would have been like. If I would have predicted it, I think I would have sold myself short, because who I am and what I am now is a completely different person than who I was before. So I don't think that I could have compared them at the time, but now it's amazing.